Thank you very much for your questions. We're gonna choose the most interesting ones and respond.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Circus channel. And if it's your first time here, I will invite you to subscribe to my channel now. My name is Andrei Litvak and you're watching the new episode of Live Behind the Scenes of Cirque du Soleil.
Do I find it useful to be flexible in regular life? The thing is that I don't notice it. For me it's absolutely normal. But people around me notice that it's pretty comfortable for me. Because, for example, my friends are telling me, okay, Alex, you don't realize it, but you do your shoes just raising a leg up. And I'm like, well, for me it's pretty normal, for me it's comfortable, and I don't even see it. So I cannot say if it's comfortable, but I suppose it is. I suppose. Before going on stage, it takes me at least 40-45 minutes every single time before every single performance. If we have 2 shows, anyway, I have to do warm-up for each show. And besides warming up, besides performing, of course I have to train and maintain myself in a good shape. I have to maintain my flexibility, strength, endurance, and so on. And it takes up to 3 hours for training. Of course, it depends on the day. When we have 3 shows, for example, I physically don't have time to train, so I'm just warming up and performing. But when we're having 1 show, for example, I can dedicate some time for myself. I can do some jogging, I can do some stretching, I can do some handstands, strengthening, conditioning, and so on. And it can take up to 3 hours. No, my back doesn't hurt. Do this and your back won't hurt. There is one image on the internet. There is an X-ray or MRI in the contortion pose, but it's not me. I have never done this. Maybe in the future I will, but for now I'm not interested. Well, and we will see.
And before continuing, I want to say a big thank you for the sponsors and the followers that support my channel. All your activity in the way of donations, likes, views, comments, and subscription is a big feedback and support for my channel. And to make the videos more creative and to see it more regularly, I would like to invite you to become a sponsor and hit that link or the link in the description. Thank you and continue watching.
For example, this position, I can say it's my favorite one because every single time when I'm talking to a person, when I'm giving an interview, it's pretty comfortable for me. And I can talk, I can breathe, I can do whatever. The most difficult pose, I would say, all related to flexibility in the chest, because this is the hardest part to develop flexibility, because when you're arching in this part of the body, it becomes harder to breathe. And of course, let's say lying down back bend, when you go face down, you bring your legs over the top and you get through your thighs with your elbows. I think this one also pretty challenging one. But nobody in the world can do this performance without external help, and I can do it myself, and I can do it 13 times in a minute. It's my personal record.
How many languages do you know?
I speak Russian, I speak English, and I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's a challenge, but I'm getting there. What I like and what I don't like about touring life. What I don't like about touring life. Okay, so I don't like about touring life because you have a lot of things with you and a lot of suitcases, and when you come to a city and when you leave, you have to deal with it. It's a headache every single time when you're moving from city to city. But to answer what I love about touring life, I think it's pretty obvious. You're changing the cities, you're meeting new people, you're meeting new cultures, you're seeing new places, and it's very specific life. It's not for everybody, not for everyone, but it's very interesting life. It's beautiful, and You just get to know people, you get to know places, you get to know different cultures, and it's amazing. It's from stretching and from gaining flexibility. First of all, it gives you comfort in your regular life. Even though if you're not extremely flexible, but if you can bend down to do your shoes, it's pretty convenient to have this skill. And some people who don't have this flexibility, who lack this skill, they suffer. It's not comfortable for them. So flexibility is very beneficial on regular basis in regular life. Besides this comfort that it gives you, when you're stretching, it calms you down. If you do it in a proper way, if you synchronize it with the breathing, if you follow all the steps, it gives you calm and peace. There are also other benefits, and I can give you a huge list, but this video is gonna last for hours. So let's stop at these two. It gives you comfort in your regular life, and it calms you down and gives you peace when you do it properly.
The question is how?
How? The question is how, and the answer is meow.
Huh?
You have to be careful and don't get cold. Don't stay with your open back, especially among girls. It's very common because they're wearing topics and shorts and they have their lumbar spine exposed. So it's very bad for contortionists. You can get some problems from that. Also, never skip warm-up. It's one of the most important things. If you skip in warm-up and start working right away, you will hurt yourself, you will hurt your body, and over the time it can accumulate and it will bring you discomfort and it will bring you problems. What else? Don't eat too much if you're a contortionist before performing. It feels absolutely awful, and if you're doing so, you know what I'm talking about. So, if you want to train, try to follow your eating regimen. Don't eat before training at least 2 hours. What else? What else can I say?
How do you cool down after the show?
After the show, I cool down. I do some simple exercises, and they help me to be in tonus after my performance. I don't do anything specific, just couple movements, and that's all.